Look closely into my eyes. You're seeing something that only 8% of humanity possesses. Something as rare as a diamond, as mysterious as the ocean itself. For decades, we believed we knew everything about blue eyes. But science has just revealed a secret that will forever change the way you see, literally. What you're about to discover will make you question everything you thought you knew about genetics, evolution, and even your own family. Get ready for a revelation that will blow your mind. My friend, did you know that all blue eyes in the world share a common ancestor? That's right. Every blue-eyed person, whether in Europe, America, or any corner of the planet, descend from a single individual who lived about 10,000 years ago. But here's the real secret that scientists recently discovered. Blue eyes aren't actually blue. There's no blue pigment in human eyes. What we see as blue is actually an optical illusion, a trick of nature so sophisticated it took millennia to understand. It's exactly the same phenomenon that makes the sky blue. Light enters the eye, hits tiny particles in the iris, and scatters, creating that mesmerizing color that has fascinated humanity for generations. It's as if nature created a light show inside our eyes. Now, picture this for a moment. 10,000 years ago, somewhere near the Black Sea, a child was born. A special child. A unique genetic mutation occurred. A change so small in the DNA that affected just one gene, OCA2. That tiny alteration was enough to change human history forever. That child was the Adam or Eve of all blue eyes. Every blue-eyed person you know, your grandchildren, neighbors, famous celebrities, they all carry that same ancestral mutation. It's like a genetic signature that has traveled through 400 generations. Think about it. In an era where survival was a daily battle, where every physical trait could mean life or death, this peculiarity didn't just persist, it spread. Why? What was so special about these eyes that nature decided to preserve them? Our ancestors migrated from Africa, crossed frozen continents, survived ice ages that wiped out entire civilizations. And at some point during that epic journey, this mutation emerged and forever changed human appearance. It's a survival story that would make any Hollywood movie look pale in comparison. But modern science has revealed much more than we imagined. People with blue eyes have a higher tolerance for alcohol. Yes, you heard that right. Their liver processes alcohol differently. They're also more sensitive to light, needing sunglasses more often, and are more prone to macular degeneration in old age. But here's the fascinating part. Recent studies show that blue-eyed people tend to be more strategic, more analytical in their decisions. It's no coincidence that many world leaders, revolutionary scientists, and great thinkers have this rare trait. There seems to be something in the neurological structure connected to this mutation. And there's more. The geographic distribution of blue eyes tells the secret story of humanity. 89% of Irish people have blue or green eyes. In Estonia, it's an impressive 99% of the population. In Finland, 89%. But as we move away from a European point of origin, the percentage drops dramatically. In Brazil, only 4% of the population has blue eyes. In Asia, less than 1%. In Africa, practically zero. It's like following our ancestors' footsteps through the millennia, seeing exactly where they traveled and where they settled. You who have come this far with me on this journey, stop and reflect for a moment. If you have blue eyes, you carry within you the mark of a 10,000-year journey. You're part of a lineage that survived ice ages, devastating plagues, bloody wars, and unimaginable climate changes. Your eyes are a window not just to your soul, but to the very history of humanity. Every time someone looks into your eyes, they're seeing the result of hundreds of generations of survivors, of people who fought, loved, dreamed, and persevered so you could be here today. If you don't have blue eyes, that doesn't make you any less special. Your brown eyes carry the strength and resilience of our African ancestors. Your green eyes speak of fascinating genetic mixing, of encounters between different peoples that created something unique. Every eye color is a history book written in our DNA. The real discovery isn't about statistics or laboratories. It's about human connection. It's about understanding that regardless of our eye color, we all share a common origin, an epic journey of survival and evolution that brought us here. When we look into the eyes of our children, grandchildren, or great-grandchildren, we're not just seeing relatives. We're seeing the future of humanity, the continuation of a story that began millions of years ago in Africa and will continue for millions of years into the future. The next time you look in the mirror, remember, you're looking at thousands of years of history. You're seeing the result of an epic journey that began in primitive caves and reached the digital age. Your eyes have witnessed the birth of civilizations, seen the first step on the moon, witnessed revolutions that changed the world. Blue eyes may be rare, only 8% of the world's population, but what they teach us about our shared humanity is infinite. They remind us that we're all part of the same family, descendants of extraordinary survivors. We're all heirs to an epic story. We all carry within us the mark of ancestors who faced the impossible and won. And that is truly extraordinary.